member of SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe. So are you the SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe? Like, what part of it are you, Mo?
Spank.
You're the
I like to do the spanking.
I like
don't
that.
really like to get spanked.
Good for you. So you're the Spank in
Yeah.
SPaNKinG
And
ChaRLeNe.
he's a wonderful guitar player, but he's also the star of his new own band, the Pinups.
Ah.
Yeah, or pin-ups.
Are you the
So
pin or
we're
the
not
up?
beautiful enough to be the pin-ups. We're just pin-ups.
Ah.
Yeah, well, it's a little side project that me, Eric from SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe, Mitch Zukovsky, and James McCarthy from the band of Outsiders.
Oh, great players.
Wow.
Awesome players.
So yeah,
Some of my favorites.
we're covering the Bowie cover record.
This is Eric Amber.
Ah.
No, Eric Septel.
Eric
Yeah.
Septel.
So,
Right. Eric
which
Septel, the
Bowie
drummer.
songs are you doing?
Well, it's not Bowie songs. It was actually, Bowie did a cover record in '73
Oh.
of songs from like London,
Yes.
65 to 67. So it's like the Kinks and the Who and early Pink Floyd
And
and,
who
the
are you
Pretty
doing?
Things. We're doing the whole record.
Oh, you're doing
Yeah,
that
it's
whole
12
record.
songs. Yeah.
Good for you.
So we're doing that on February 16th at the Ding Dong Lounge, which is the SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe annual Love Sucks.
Wow.
Valentine's celebration and
Nice.
funeral, memorial, whatever you want to
Well,
call
and
it.
it's as good as the Halloween show, which I went to, and I was my faith in rock and roll and life and everything else was restored on Halloween the whole day because that was such a great show. And the Ding Dong Lounge, which is uptown,
105th and Broadway?
It's Columbus,
Columbus?
between 105th and 105th.
Yeah.
It's such a dynamite
It's becoming
place.
a very popular spot.
Yeah, it's really, when I lived upstate about 10 years ago, I found the website and I saw that the Liars had played there.
Oh, I
Jeff
know.
Connolly, the
Well,
girl.
I
Yeah.
know them very well from Boston because I lived in Boston for 10 years, and then Jeff Connolly was Mono Man. He was DMZ. In
Oh,
fact, I
yeah.
helped them get their deal with Craig Leon.
Didn't one of the Turtles guys produce DMZ?
No, that was Craig Leon.
No, but there's something with the
Oh, maybe
Howard
after.
Kalin.
Maybe after.
Yeah, I remember I spoke to
Because
him.
Craig Leon, who did Blondie and everything else,
Vermont.
I introduced him to all these Boston bands and helped. I got Willie Alexander a deal with MCA. And in fact, have you ever had Lisa Burns on the show?
No.
Lisa
Lisa.
Burns and Sal, her husband is who's now
We gotta
in
get her.
Cracker. Well, she always gets mad because I always say, the record that you did for MCA, that was supposed to be my record. But,
And what did you do
like
that
Craig-
you helped all these people? What was
I
your...
was just, I had played in a band in New York, the first all-girl hard rock.
What was the name of the band?
It was called Flaming Youth. It was before CBGBs. It was we played with Kiss.
Were you in
and New York
diapers?
Dolls.
Was it named after the Kiss song?
No, the Kiss song was named after us.
Really?
And I said, hey, give a check here. Gene said
Gene won't give you
he doesn't
nothing.
give nothing.
He gives songs.
He will give what you don't want, but not money. But I was actually the drummer in that band, and this is before CBGB's anything else. But I had done that, and then I left the band. I went back to school. I went to a little school in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I went
Like
back,
named Harvard?
Named Harvard, yeah. I went there.
Wow.
But when I was there, and I was then the MD of the radio station, and people had said, and I played with bands, but I played with a lot of different people, and the bass player who I had played with then started playing with Willie Alexander, who had been he replaced, was it Sterling Morrison? Somebody in the Velvet Underground. Anyway, but he's a Boston legend. And they said, you know people in New York, make a phone call. I said, sure. Little did I know I was going to end up driving the car, giving them the steaks. They were going to sleep in my house. And I got them the record deal. And they walked out with my
Good for
bass.
them.
Did I even get a thank you on the first record? No. They didn't thank anybody else. Nobody liked it.
And so where did their career go? Down the
Yeah,
toilet?
no, toilet.
There you go.
Exactly.
But
So-
not like Mo and the
so kids
pinup.
always thank people. But anyway, that was, and Craig Leon had said, because I played him all these demos and stupid, stuff from local bands, and I threw in one of my own because, wow, you could do all these girl group voices, and he wanted to do a record, but he wanted them to be all covers. I said, I do only my own music. So he got Lisa Burns to do it instead.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell this story. That's my skeleton. I'll leave the rest.
Have another.
You
Well, we can have many.
You know, and then I'd
Many.
say to Lisa, you know, we'd run into each other many years later. I'd say, you know, that record you did, that's supposed to be my record. And she'd give me a look like, you know, and that's probably not so nice. So I think I've learned my lesson, one of my lessons. But you talk. It's your show. You're the star.
Yeah, so, you know, we got
I'll shut up.
that gig
Please
on
talk.
Saturday, February 16th, Ding Dong Lounge. It's a free show.
Free.
So it's
Free
going
is
to be
good.
9 o'clock, Tara Elliott and the Red Velvets.
And we're going to have to drink more because
Drink more.
the show is free. That
Yeah.
means buy drinks.
And the great
Our
DJ,
sponsor ruined
The
her.
great DJ
DJ La La Linda is
La La
spinning
Linda.
between sets.
And
So
she is
wonderful.
always great. She
Yeah,
plays
she's great.
every Friday night up there.
I feel like I'm
Every
in a,
other.
Oh,
you
every
say
other.
the Ding Dong Lounge, but I feel like I'm in a ping pong lounge right now. Because that's how I'm feeling. Exactly.
Get
So,
used to it,
when did you
baby.
guys meet?
We
We
met.
met at the Ding Dong Lounge.
Oh, my
And
God.
didn't you take a baseball bat
On
and smack me
Halloween?
in the crotch?
Yes, I did.
Well, what happened?
You guys are reminding me
Okay,
of
well,
every movie I've seen
okay,
in the last
okay.
I love to meet cute. We met
So
cute.
this is like a band playing all over each other.
Yeah, that was-
Okay, so what happened
It was
was,
Halloween.
it was Halloween
I always-
and the costume thing.
Yeah.
So I did the Clockwork Orange. I hadn't done it since
Yeah,
1989.
great costume.
So, you know, you get the great cup that you're wearing, and
Right.
it feels big
And
and
you can do
invincible.
the outfit because you're kind of cute.
Yes, so, you know, basically at the end of the night, I think it was you and Charlene took turns
I was like,
whacking
we
me
thought it was a pinata.
with a wiffle ball bat in the cup, and I just
No
felt
wonder
fantastic.
that's why
I was like, harder,
This is more fun
harder,
I've
you could
ever
do better
done.
than that. So.
No wonder we had so
Wow.
much fun.
It was great.
And you survived.
I survived.
think we should do it again
Supersonic,
sometime.
super cup, you know.
Wow.
Supersonic.
Have a big note. Wow.
thank
You just shared some very important information.
We'll have a big
So
news
who are you
tonight.
going to practice with now?
I'm going to practice with pinups, and
Nice.
actually ChaRLeNe McPherson and SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe is coming to join us for one song.
Okay, so
Awesome
it's an
singer.
incestual type thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know, we're going to do the set. Pinups are on a 10, and that night we're on an 11. Eric Gamble.
Oh.
Well, he's kind of like the fifth member.
So SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe has been, I don't know, I feel like you're like a band that is constantly getting the pot of gold. You get opportunity after
Oh, I love to see
opportunity.
some gold.
But you always get
They're really good.
They are really good,
They're
and I
really
know that
good.
like lots of good things do seem to happen to keep you going for the next.
More good things should
something.
happen for them.
Yeah.
They should be on tour around the world. No, they're really a good band.
They are a great
And
band.
I
Thank
don't
you.
say that, and in my other career as a rock critic, which I've been, well, I might be, maybe I'll come out of retirement if I find something to like. But that's one of the things that, why do I want to write about stuff that I don't like?
Good for you.
But I don't usually go say things are terrific if they are not. And I really felt that way about it.
So you're not a Republican.
No, I am not
I
a
love
Republican.
it. Good
I
for
am
you.
not a Republican.
There you go. You speak the truth.
That's a deal breaker. I won't even kiss a Republican. No way.
Maybe you never knew, but that's okay. So, all right, and any last shout outs? What else is up with you, Mo?
What else? No, we're writing new songs.
Good.
We got 3 new ones, plus an instrumental.
Oh.
The instrumental is the theme song to a movie that hasn't been written or filmed yet.
Oh.
I want to approach Quentin Tarantino with this idea. It's called El Burro Diablo, which in Espanol is Devil Donkey. And it's kind of going to be like a horror comedy about a donkey that kills people. And the last thing, I really love it, the last thing the victim hears before they die is, "Ee-haw!" And he's kicked right in the head.
I just saw from Dusk Till Dawn. Did you ever see that?
I have a song on one of my albums called Donkey Song, written by Peter Boavesky, who was one of the guitar players in the first edition of my brain surgeons that I had. I later had an edition with Ross the Boss was in it. But I will give you this song because Hee-Haw features very prominently.
Oh, okay. Well, there's
But he wasn't a donkey killer.
There's no ee-haw in the song,
Oh,
in the
oh.
movie. I mean, I gotta talk to Mr. Tarantino first. and
You
kind
talk
of
to
stuff.
him.
You're just
You
like
talk to
Mike.
Mr.
Yeah.
Chan.
I've watched more movies in the last like 48 hours, and you just keep hitting on every movie. It's ridiculous. I saw From Dusk Till Dawn. Did you ever see that?
I've never seen that. Yeah.
It's Quentin Tarantino, and I saw it last night, and I do think there is a baseball bat somewhere, or that was in Harold and Maude.
Or Glorious Bastards.
I didn't see that, but I've
Harold
seen...
and Maude is not a Quentin Tarantino.
No, but I think there's a baseball bat in it somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, that is a great movie.
We'll put a baseball bat in our remake.
Yes.
Harold and Maude ride the donkey.
Oh, with Quentin.
With a baseball bat.
That
sounds
sounds
good.
like porn.
And then I saw...
And why not?
What's wrong with that?
Right, and then Party Monster.
And why not?
Maybe Party Monster had
What
the
did I
baseball
do?
bat. One of them had the baseball bat, I'm sure. So that's awesome. So pinups.
And then actually we're recovering, speaking before
Recovering.
a Wilson Pickett song.
Oh, I thought you said you're recovering.
We're covering.
We're covering.
Don't let the green grass fool you.
Nice.
Yeah.
song.
So we're
Nice,
doing
nice.
that, so.
Yeah, that's cool. And I know I always remember how I met you, Mo. That is like
How
one of
did
the...
you meet?
Oh, I was walking my dog.
I was walking
literally,
my dog.
Literally, this is not innuendo.
I was walking my dog.
You were walking dogs.
Walking dogs.
And our dogs talked to each other, so we did. And then that same night, we both were rehearsing at Tukasa. Like, he was 8 to 10 and I was 10 to 12 in the same room. And it was like, what? You? We like...
You had a dog and a guitar?
Right,
a dog and a guitar?
Yeah,
That's
I had
amazing.
A dog. He passed.
Oh, my dog, he went to the doctor yesterday, flying colors. He's 10 and a half. Yeah, he's so cute. Yeah, and that same dog. Yeah, I know. So there you go. So give your websites.
Oh, it's www.SPaNKinG ChaRLeNe.com.
And does the Pinups have one yet?
Oh, no. This is going to, I don't think we're going to have a website. I think we're going to do a few shows. Then maybe, we might be like a kind of like, you know, not tribute band, I hate that word, but like we might go on to like another record or another artist.
So do you have a quick skeleton for us? I mean, that other
Yeah,
one
you know,
really
this, I was,
counts.
you know, before I picked out this jacket, I opened the closet. You know, so I had my, you know, jackets and I had my skeletons. So
Yeah.
I, you know, I had to prepare one. So
Thank
this
you.
goes back to 1974.
All right.
It was a family across the street from me in Canarsie.
Right.
Brooklyn.
Was there an L train then?
I did not take it, but I think so.
Because it goes to Canarsie, but I always think of the L as like new.
No, I mean, I was
Oh.
taking it in the early 80s, so, you know. But anyway, we had a family across the street who kind of had mafia connections. I remember one day the FBI showed up with guns, you know, and my mom's like, get in the house.
And there was no Law and Order back then. So it was
Dun,
real.
dun, dun, dun,
Right,
dun.
it was real. It wasn't
So,
like,
yeah, so-
wait, are they filming Law and Order?
So they had 3 daughters and 2 sons, this family, and one of the daughters babysat for me. And, you know, usually you hear about stories about, you know, babysitter or like a teacher doing something to a younger
Yeah,
or a little boy, but I was the young boy doing something to the boss.
Woo!
So,
FBI were there?
no, that was what was that?
To a mafia dog.
Yeah. I didn't know. I mean,
You know?
did she know what? That she was
You were
a,
doing something.
yeah.
So she was doing it too.
Well, she was an accomplice.
Right.
She was an accomplice.
Now, how cougar was she? How many years older?
Well, I think she was probably like, if I was like 4 or 5, she was like 15.
Oh, that's not good.
It was good for me.
4 or 5?
Yeah. That's,
You were that little?
Yeah. No, it wasn't like a, you know, going all the way, in the words of the Raspberries song type of thing. You know, it was just a little, you know, touchy type of thing.
Wow.
You could be sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, I
Are
know.
you her friend on Facebook?
No.
Oh my God.
I wish.
Have you ever looked her up?
No, I haven't.
So when did you stop having a crush on her? When you were like
And then
7?
maybe like the mid to late 70s. You know, as soon as punk rock came in, that was, no, I'm joking.
All right, so what do you want? Big Newton or hot and spicy? I think you have to like hot and
I
spicy.
think you can get the whole band
Oh,
after that.
I'll take one.
Well, thank you so much, Mo.
Oh, thank you.
The Spank in SPaNKinG
How
ChaRLeNe.
did SPaNKinG
ChaRLeNe.
ChaRLeNe get the name?
Well,
Please tell me.
we wanted to have, those are hot.
It's National Hot and
You
Spicy
deserve
Day.
it. You deserve
We
it.
wanted to have Charlene's name in the band. So we were driving somewhere one day, I think we were going to a gig, and we just threw different words in front of ChaRLeNe.
And that's the one.
Yeah, we got that. And it doesn't have to be sexual. It could be spanking, perky.
It could be for the
It's just,
babysitter.
it's just like a good kind of. Actually, Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones really likes it. He gave us a thumbs up.
Wow.
Oh,
How do you
she
know?
likes
Like
it.
you
Well, he
saw
said
him?
to ChaRLeNe, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so,
You can't go wrong with
As they
that.
were trying to get blood out of his veins. That's a
Yeah.
whole story.
Wow. Is she a nurse?
No, but kind of in the medical field.
So it wasn't recreational.
No, they were.
I'm kidding. God, sometimes people take
Well, I think somebody's poised with a big needle, like, yes, I like it. Anything you say, I like it. I like it.
And then Bobby Keys came in. And, he
Yeah,
wanted
that's.
to-
See,
So
you
then-
guys, I'm telling you, you always have all the luck, I swear. Some girls have all the luck. SPaNKinG
She could
ChaRLeNe.
take the blood and sell rock star blood for
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah, especially to Angelina Jolie. Now we'll be back, and she can wear it around her neck, right? Exactly.
And when you back with one more guest.
One more to go!